Hey there! The Elder Scrolls universe is a magical place, with the planet of Nirn already beholding unspoken wonders for the players to experience. It is really amazing to see some add-ons every now and then. And with fans and developers equally enthusiastic to bring us all new gameplay material, we have witnessed some really amazing mods. But there are way too many, and what you would call the best is based on what you prefer. But today, we're going to bring you some of our favorite ones. Here are the top 10 Skyrim mods that you should definitely install. If you're someone who has a fine eye for beauty and fineness, then this mod is certainly for you. Because no matter how good a video game's gameplay gets, you still need something that catches the eye. And to add a certain modernistic beauty to the characters and NPCs in Skyrim, it might never get as good as the Apache Sky Hair mod. Most gamers will find Skyrim's customization choices to be sufficient. However, some gamers, particularly when it comes to haircuts, would want to see more variety in these possibilities. Players can download the Apache Sky Hair mod to help them deal with this problem. It cleverly imports elements from The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 to offer different hairstyles for both men and women in Skyrim. If you've played the game, you clearly understand how dangerous the roads of Skyrim can be for a traveler who seeks adventure. In such a tough environment, it's always necessary that you have some sort of a companion to help you keep your back. And so Skyrim has the option of recruiting followers to accompany you on your adventures and travels. Whilst the game already offers a wide array of potential companions, some of us are still left craving for more. UFO Ultimate Follower Overhaul, by far the most popular mod aimed at improving follower content, adds a slew of new friends. UFO not only adds new characters and material, but it also gives you new ways to manage your followers' behavior and activities. If you use the official Dawnguard expansion, you may even convert your buddies into vampires or werewolves. UFO received a lot of traction when it was first released for Skyrim Classic, but it was surprisingly released for Skyrim SE in late 2019. It also has the benefit of being multilingual, with completely fleshed out versions in French, Japanese, and Polish, among other languages. Since we just talked about how important it is for someone to have your back on the cold and hardy roads of Skyrim, let's not leave out the necessity of personal protection. Armor makes up the bulk of what you can have as attire in the game. Skyrim's armor assortment is absolutely magnificent, enabling players to dress themselves like legendary warriors. However, in the realm of Skyrim, some players would have liked new and more diversified armor sets. The Immersive Armors mod can help you do this. It's a fantastic mod that adds additional variety to Skyrim's armor sets while avoiding any clashes with pre-existing armor sets. This increased freedom really makes battles all the more interesting. You might have noticed that strange-looking stone that seems a bit too fancy to be a normal gem. Well, it is part of a side quest called the Stones of Baranzia. But since most players play the game for the thrill and adventure, they do not actively go out in search of these stones. Nevertheless, when you have done most of the quests and are anxious about what they bring, worry not, because this mod is perfect for you. We won't tell you what happens when you collect all the stones, but you can still find out for yourself by downloading the Stones of Baranzia Markers mod. As the name implies, the purpose of the mod is pretty understandable. Take our word for it, you will not regret getting this mod. The standard games map is adequate, but one can't help but wonder what the games map might be like if it were more comprehensive, accessible, and simply conveyed more important information in a single glance. This patch recognizes the several small difficulties that users may have with Skyrim's overworld map and redesigns it to make the paths clear and landmarks more defined. Trust us when we tell you that this mod helps in a lot more ways than you can imagine. Everything seems to make so much more sense, and you instantly get a very clear idea about the nature of the location that you're thinking about fast traveling to. One of the most beautiful things about Skyrim is its distinct weather. Whilst the Khajiit hate it for being a generally cold climate, most players are really left in awe of the province's weather. Vivid Weather's Definitive Edition is the most popular and up-to-date climate mod for Skyrim, and it completely overhauls the game's noises and graphics. It features a slew of new weather animations as well as a slew of additional audio, including 150 new cloud textures and 16 new thunder sounds. The patch also adds a new level of customization to the game, allowing players to choose the interior and outdoor lighting schemes for their own play. This is a great way to customize your in-game lighting to your specific living situation and constraints, resulting in less eye strain and increased immersion. A dog might be a man's best friend, no doubt, but for Skyrim's Nord population, the case is even truer with horses. Horses are the main mode of transportation in Skyrim. For the most part, they're the best companion you could come across in the game. Not only do they bear your weight as well as your armors on their back, but they also defend you should you be attacked. So it's only fair if your most loyal and noble companions look the bit too. So this mod's all about helping them to do just that. The immersive Horses mod helps bring new skins and features to Skyrim's horses, changing not just their overall appearance, but certainly functional characteristics too. And of course, all the necessary effects such as sounds and responses to threats also go hand in hand. We all know why Skyrim and all of Tamriel are in chaos during the events of the Elder Scrolls V. The dragons are coming back, and they're deadlier than ever. And so, Skyrim is going to need some really intriguing dragons to help justify that destructive role. Although there are a number of dragons that the base game features, the Diverse Dragons Collection mod helps enhance that altogether. The Diverse Dragons Collection is a must-have for everyone who enjoyed their experiences with dragons in Skyrim. In addition to being extremely popular among gamers, the mod adds 28 new dragons to the game, providing a variety of additional dragon-related stuff. The update also includes new powers and attacks, as if these beautifully designed and textured dragons weren't already enough. Also, because each of the new dragon powers scales over 7 tiers, they won't seem out of place during your game. After the release of the original Skyrim Creation Kit, Moon Path to Elsewhere was one of the first modifications to provide meaningful quest material, and it introduces new locales and tales to explore. In Moon Path, a Khajiit caravan is escorted back to Elsewhere by the Dragonborn. If you've previously completed Skyrim's original campaign, this, like a few other modifications we'll look at, is a terrific way to extend your playtime. You'll encounter new locales, people, and monsters, all of which are flawlessly integrated. The game's original and spatial versions have each received about 1 million downloads. Falskar is the top mod on our list. It expands the game's narrative and adds a ton of additional material to the game. It includes a completely new continent named Falskar, as well as a new questline and side tasks that provide an extra 2+ hours of gameplay. Falskar has been hailed by both gamers and critics, with many comparing its scope and quality to that of an official developer's expansion. The amount of material, which includes new characters spoken by a mix of professional and non-professional actors, a slate of new products, and a 14-track soundtrack, is a key reason for that. Trust us, this mod is going to make you feel the same way you did when you first crossed those Riverwood Hills and saw Whiterun. Well, that's about it for today. If you enjoyed, do leave a like. Let us know your favorite Skyrim mod in the comments, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.